I pulled out the Hive Chapter 3. The white man just stood in place and didn't make any movement. Chen Feng observed carefully and found out. The white man's eyes were white, and his face was very hideous. Chen Feng's heart suddenly jumped. This shouldn't be a zombie. This white man looks obviously exactly like the zombie infected with the T-virus in the movie. Chen Feng unconsciously stayed away from the white man. He did not awaken the warrior. Just an ordinary person. If this zombie came to bite him, it would be finished. But waited for half a day. The white zombie in front of him was still standing in place without reacting. Chen Feng thought for a while, and then tried to say, "Close to me." As soon as Chen Feng's words were finished, the white zombie in front of him immediately walked 2 steps towards Chen Feng. This made Chen Feng's eyes light up. He guessed correctly, the zombie taken out of the movie was on his orders. Crouch. Chen Feng then gave several orders in succession. No matter what the order, this white zombie obeyed unconditionally. And the action doesn't have any mud and water. It can even make some actions that violate the structure of the human body. Chen Feng took a deep breath. The excitement was calmed. After traveling to this futuristic world, Chen Feng has always been eager to get the system. But the system has not appeared for so many years, and he has already given up. I only intend to spend my life ordinary. And now, he has the ability to reach into the movie. This is undoubtedly a very strong Goldfinger. Chen Feng couldn't help but think. If only his hand could reach into the Resident Evil movie. Is it possible to take out the military technology, biochemical viruses, and biological weapons inside? There are many types of zombies that Chen Feng knows alone. For example, nemesis, zombie dogs, crows, lickers, butchers, tyrants, etc. are biochemical zombies developed by the Umbrella Company. But soon, Chen Feng thought of this idea and vetoed it. Because these zombies are infected with the T-virus. If only he took out all the zombies. Once the T-virus gets out of control, the world will not be destroyed by him. Although this world is a world that worships martial arts, people are very physical, but the T-virus is terrifying. Chapter 3. The 7-second limit. The appearance of mercenaries. Ask for flowers, ask for evaluation. In the movie, the T-virus is infected by both humans and animals. So Chen Feng couldn't judge either. Can the warriors of this world resist the T-virus? On the contrary, some of the military equipment in the Resident Evil movie can be taken out. Because of the admiration of martial arts with this world, not much research has been done on thermal weapons. After a nuclear war, thermal weapons research materials were lost. Only the simplest firearms and the like some high-end weapons are very few. At the beginning of the crossing, Chen Feng also thought about being the same as other crosses. Use what you know to change the world. Then allow yourself to achieve a high status. But Chen Feng gave up after experimenting. Because he simply did not know how military technology was manufactured. Because in his previous life, he had no access to this knowledge. In his previous life, he was just an ordinary company employee. And more importantly, the world was not as peaceful as in his previous life. It often happens that warriors fight each other. In the absence of self-preservation, once he reveals advanced knowledge, he is very likely to be imprisoned. Chen Feng then gave an order to the white zombie. He let the white zombie hide directly in the closet. This white zombie still looks very scary. If he wants to be seen by his girl mate, he will most likely report himself. At that time, it will be troublesome to attract people from the City Security Management Committee. Chen Feng continued to look at the movie playing on the TV. The plot of the movie has come to Alice and a group of mercenaries from the Umbrella Company enter the Hive. The plot development is that Alice and the others want to turn off the Red Queen in the Hive. Then Alice and the others encountered researchers who were infected by the T-virus and turned into zombies in the Hive. The two sides officially began a fierce battle. This is also a very familiar plot. Chen Feng took a deep breath, and he tried to reach into the TV again. After his hand touched the TV screen, a faint blue light lit up. A tingling sensation emerged. The tingling sensation was even more intense than before. Let the cold sweat on Chen Feng's head flow out. The movie picture at this time is a close-up shot. It is a shot of several paratrooper mercenaries entering the Hive. But Chen Feng couldn't wait any longer. He simply didn't have time to make too many choices. Stay for one more second, and his hand may be wasted. Chen Feng directly grabbed the mercenary closest to him. Then he withdrew his hand. Another blue ball of light appeared in his hand. This time he put his hand inside the movie. It lasted less than 2 seconds. Is there a limit? Chen Feng felt that if he put his hand into the TV again, this arm of his may really be wasted. What are the restrictions? The weight of the item, or the number of times? Chen Feng fell into thought. First chapter, previous chapter 3 308, next chapter, epilogue, table of contents.